Titan Souls. Ah, this is a good game. I love this game. I haven't played it in so long. Okay, let me tell people I'm live, and then we'll get into this. I'm excited. I haven't played Titan Souls in a while. I really like Titan Souls. I especially haven't streamed Titan Souls in a while. It's been a hot minute. Sorry, I was drinking Red Bull. I now live off of Red Bull. I didn't want to, but oh yeah, you are first. Congratulations. I almost just sent a DM to you with the link on accident because for some reason your DMs were open, buddy. Don't know why. At tags. Okay, well, don't know why the link is Dark Souls or why the thumbnail is Dark Souls 2. I definitely changed it. In fact, on YouTube it even says it's changed. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, Titan Souls. I have a video planned on this. Oh boy, big surprise, right? Because I had one for Dark Souls, haven't done that yet. Anyway, this one I already know how I'm gonna do it, so I had a hard mode profile going. We're gonna do a normal mode playthrough. Oh, it's iron mode, not hard mode. We're gonna do truth mode, but also not hard mode. This shouldn't take too long, because I've played this game a lot. In fact, most Titans won't be that hard, but I want to get footage for most of them. So, you know. No, this is not a speedrun. This is mostly to get footage. Just like my Dark Souls streams, except my Dark Souls streams footage haven't been used. You know what I mean. I could speedrun it. I could put in a couple speedrun attempts after I inevitably do get a really bad time this time. This is a speedrun, you're right, Worm. I apologize. Uh-oh. Okay, get out. What? There is no sludge there. Missed. That's the problem. I suck at this game. I used to be good at the game, but now I'm just not. Why is that one like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be super far away from the other ones. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're chilling. Oh, what? That was so close! Pentris. Why, though? Isn't that 5? Doesn't that already exist? Pentatris or something? I can't, okay, well. I'm pretty sure that already exists in multiple forms. Like on Jstris, that website, jstris.jezavec. Whatever the frick. Pretty sure it's already on there. Tetris. Yes, 10 blocks per Dectramino, would it be? Uh-oh. I'm sorry, what? Well, I've never had this much of a problem with Sludge Heart of all Titans to die to. I wouldn't think Sludge Heart would be the one. Well, then why don't you just do Tetris? Tetris would be way easier. Just Pentris. Is that what it... Yeah, Pentris. There are a lot more block combinations. Like a lot more block combinations. Like it goes from 7 to... I think it over doubles, I think. I might be wrong, I'm not sure. It depends on how you mirror and rotate all the things. So I know how to do the quick kill. I can kill this guy real fast, but I'm gonna get some footage of him. So, no quick. Okay, well, I'm gonna do a quick kill. Ouch. Forgot how much I hate fighting actual iCube. I screwed it up. You ever just screw up the quick kill for iCube? The easiest quick kill in the game? Yeah, me too. Not the easiest. One of the easiest. I have some crazy lore theories that I've just never heard about this game. There it is. Like, for instance, the identity of the final boss, the secret spoilers for this game, by the way, obviously. I'm going to be getting the secret ending. I highly recommend you go play this game completely blind. It's way better. You should definitely play this game blind. But if you're not gonna, then, you know, watch the stream. 420, nice. Let's see if, dang it, I screwed it up. What the, why are you doing the stompies? Easy game. If you stay on the very bottom, he actually can't hurt you. The brain will bounce and he just can't hurt you. For whatever reason. Oh, if you're at the very, very bottom, you're just completely invincible in that second phase. There are very, very few titans that take more than one hit to kill. Sludge Heart is one of them. Brain Freeze is another one. The secret final boss is another one of them. Wow, I just cannot aim, apparently. Okay, well. And I think that's actually all the titans that take more than one hit. I guess technically, if you want to count it, the plant boss takes more than one hit. Kinda. But I don't know if I count that one. I need to get my rhythm. Excuse me, could you aim, please? Me? What the heck? Finally. That's not a hard boss, by the way. I'm just very bad at aiming. It's almost 7 minutes in and we're just done with Goliath. 2 hours for what? To beat the game? To beat the game, it should only take me like 40 minutes. At this rate, at least. Normally I can beat the game in 30-ish minutes. But for this run, because for some reason I'm doing real bad, probably because I haven't played the game in forever, whoops, don't ignore the fact that I just smacked my microphone. It should take me around 40 minutes-ish. But I'll probably play a little bit more. Like, explore the world a bit, get some footage for some titans. The world record for 100% was actually broken last night at 19 minutes and 20 seconds, which is insane to me. Because that means he got quick kills on most of the, or on every single Titan, no deaths. He was using mouse and keyboard, which is insane to me. I don't know how he got a world record on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I don't think the run's been verified. He also got some risky skips, which you basically quit the game right after he pulled the arrow out of the Titan, so instead of the souls going into him, he quit out, and there's a chance that it just doesn't work. I screwed this up normally. I missed. Okay, I don't know how to fight Obello, gonna be honest. Never mind, I'm a god. I was gonna go for the quick kill, and I almost did it, but I didn't. Next we have the easiest Titan in the game. I'm actually impressed at myself that I got Obello without the quick kill. I suck at Obello. But yeah, instead of that happening, you pause the game, pull the arrow, and then quit out. Well, it's not pausing the game doesn't pause, but you know. Vinthesis, that's his name. I don't know why I completely forgot his name. Look at this dude. I used to have a wallpaper of Vinthesis. Hello, Ethan. We're fine. Easiest Titan. That was so anticlimactic. Look, if I would have remembered how to play the game, that would have been an easy win. I promise. Thing is, most of the Titans are relatively easy when you know how to fight them. That was actually my first time dying to Vinthesis in a very long time. And that makes me sad. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way down this time. Run up. There we go. I'm making the game look a lot easier than it is, by the way. I have played this... I beat this game... Let me think. Probably 20-ish times, 25 times. Which means I've beaten every single Titan. Many, many, many times. Most of those were not on Steam, because there used to be a phone port, and I had a controller plugged in through USB OTG. They removed the port from the App Store, which makes me sad, but, you know, that's where I played a lot of it. That was my first playthrough. And then I played a bunch on a pirated copy because I didn't want to buy the game because I didn't have money, which was stupid of me because it goes on sale for $5 really often. And then I actually bought this for like $3, this copy. It's a good game. You should definitely play it. 126 hours on Portal 2. I have probably, I would guess, around 50 hours on this game. Nothing insane, but, you know. The hardest Titan, in my opinion, the hardest fight in the entire game is down here. And I'm kind of worried about it. It's not... See how these circles are here? Each of those circles indicates one Titan. So there's this guy. He's just, you know, right here. This guy's pretty easy. I'll probably die to him, because I'm bad at video games, but... Of course, that's how I die. Interestingly, this is Gol Havel. Havel is actually Abel's name, you know, biblical Adam's son, Abel. That's his Hebrew name. So that's pretty cool. And then there's Gul-Kayin later on, which is, if you connect the dots, Cain's Hebrew name. Not Gul, of course, just Kayin. And then there's Gul-Set, which is the last guardian, with Set being the Hebrew name of Seth, which is another of Adam's sons. And then there was Goliath, which, that's an obvious parallel. Later on, there's a knight that we fight called Elhanan, which is actually a Hebrew name of a guy who was originally credited with killing Goliath, and then later on he's like, no, David beat Goliath, dude. It was Elhanan just beat his brother or something. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the Titan that we're gonna go fight. Yeah, this is the hardest fight in the game by far. This Titan right here. Hey, Shameless. How's it going? Alright, that's the fight. Super difficult, probably hardest Titan in the entire game. I'm doing pretty well. Getting some footage for Titan Souls, one of my favorite games of all time. If you haven't played Titan Souls, what are you doing with your life, by the way? Granted, I guess it's not a game for everyone. It's a lot like Dark Souls. What's this game about? Okay, that's the video that I wanted to make on this. So that'll be explained. At present, most people think that it's about you defeating Titans to get to God, so that you can defeat God and become God. I have my own theories about the game, and you'll see this. I do want to play Dark Souls 2, but I wanted to play Titan Souls because I've been thinking about the lore of Titan Souls. In this room over here, it's theorized that Elhanan actually defeated the Titan and took his place in the main room. This is Vine Thesis. This shows you the directions you need to take to get to Vine Thesis. I love the element of mystery in this game. It's part of the reason I like Dark Souls lore so much, but this game, the lore is so much more concise and hidden. Obviously, there are Judeo-Christian elements implemented with Gul-Kayin, Gul-Havel, Goliath, Gul-Set, Elhanan. But then there are other things that I don't think anyone else has noticed, which I will point out later. Let's see if I can get the quick kill. Nope. Nope. Dang it. I use a BM800. It was a really cheap mic. I think it was like 40 bucks. Ooh, it was close. Dang it, so close. I also have a Phantom power, but the Phantom doesn't do very much. I have a sound card. Like a real cheap sound card. I need to get a new sound card. Dang it. Yeah, it's pretty good for the price. But there's also a lot of post-processing going on. And it'll sound a lot better once I get a decent sound card. Because the audio is really, really suppressed. I'm looking at one, it's like 80 bucks. I'll probably pick that up soon. Like, it's an actual sound card. I also have a Phantom power, but the Phantom really doesn't do much for a mic like this one. It's not worth it for what I have. It is a condenser, though. But if you don't have a good sound card, no matter what microphone you use, your audio quality isn't going to sound good. So make sure that you do have at least a USB sound card. Unless the one built into your computer is good. But mine is not at all. The one on my motherboard sounds like trash. Like, it honestly sounds like someone's just ruffling a bag up to the microphone. It's frustrating. So this is Avarice. Manifestation of Greed. Jump, jump. Shoot. Perfect. That's the quickest way to kill Avarice that I know of. Probably should have done that slower. I use VSDC. No, I used to use VSDC when I used Windows. But after I switched to Linux, I switched to... Kden Live. Getting a cheap computer, it depends. How cheap? My computer was like $350 because I got a $200 pre-built and then added a 1050 Ti, and that worked perfectly for most of my games. But everything was proprietary, and then the power source pooped. And then I had to replace everything. Morning, Will. How's it going, dude? I use Shotcut for exporting because for some reason Kdenlive is really bad at exporting. KineMaster is good except for the fact that it gives you the watermark. HitFilm? Are HitFilm and KineMaster mobile only, or do those have PC versions? Because I'm a PC editor. Because, you know, well, I'm a Linux editor. Oh, you guys want to see the most anxiety-inducing fight in the entire game? This one gets to me every time. Heck yeah, dude. First try roll Cain. More like God Gamer. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Just not on that boss, apparently. Let's go, dude. You have very little time to react on that boss. Actually, you have a very long time compared to what it looks like. This is the hardest. I was joking earlier when I said Elder was the hardest boss because obviously it wasn't, or the Mountain. This one is actually the hardest. I hate it. If I get this first try, I'm gonna be ecstatic. Oh, that hurt. This game is strange, especially when you actually look into the lore. There's something about the final boss that I don't think anybody has ever noticed before when researching the lore of this game. Frick. I hate this boss. I actually despise this boss. It's not survival, it's just a boss rush. Unless you're saying that should exist. Not that that's what this is. Set it on fire. I wish I could. Uh-oh! Dang it! Dang it. Soaks. Ow. I hate Gold Cain. Actually, I'm gonna show this off because I need footage of it anyway. That's his body. So presumably what happened was the Gold Cain killed Gul Havel. Gul Havel is actually in a sarcophagus sort of dealio in his arena. We're over halfway through the game. We're almost done. Yes! Sorry, I just destroyed my microphone. Most people found it through that, actually. But, Golcain killed Golhavel. Golcain was sent to hell. And then Golcain, being in hell, became a demon or something and found power to create Rolcain and Molcain. Rolcain was the boss that rolled at me, and this is Molcain. Whoops. No more rhymes? You mean Gol, Roll, and Molcain? They're just the bosses here. I'm sorry. Are we? I didn't know that. I wish I knew we were the same person. Dang it. Dang it. What did you walk in on? That's a very good question. No! Dang it. Yes, okay. Pro gamer time. This is a boss rush game, and that was that one boss. That boss is really weird. You need to shoot when he's sucking. You need to shoot your arrow into his mouth, and then pull him onto his bomb that he shoots, and then you hit the crystal. The crystal is a really weird hitbox. Like half of it isn't really there when you're shooting at it. It's weird. It doesn't work properly, but it's fine. I believe not on sale. It's 15 bucks, but it goes on sale really often. I got it for $3. Often it'll go on sale on $5. It might actually be on sale right now. It'll most likely be on sale for the winter sale. The Steam winter sale. It's also on PlayStation, PS Vita. Yes, you should buy it. Are you kidding me? This is one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game. You should definitely buy it. This is definitely worth the money. Honestly, I would buy it not on sale, just to play it. It's so good. So this is Stratus. He might be a guardian, but probably not. He is the child of the mountain and sky. Whatever that means. Easy boss. He's, other than Vine Thesis, he's probably the easiest without knowing the strategies for the games. This isn't an RPG at all. It's a boss rush Souls-like. This is not at all. It's an exploration boss rush Souls-like. I would not at all call this an RPG. There's no leveling. It's just you fight a bunch of bosses and then you're done. So this is Yeti. Whoops. This boss, it was at wherever they showed this game initially. They had this boss up on the game, and if you could beat the boss, you would get a free t-shirt, because this boss kind of like shows off a bunch of what the game is. Right between the butt cheeks. What you have to do is he has to roll at you, and he bounces away off the wall. In hard mode, he bounces 3 times, but then you have to shoot his butt while he's facing away, and you have a very short amount of time to do that. Fallen Order. I wouldn't call Minecraft an exploration game. It's more of a survival game. Fallen Order, I haven't played. I just recently bought it, but I can't play it because I'm on Linux. And the game's like, no, I'm not gonna run, are you kidding me? And it's mostly because of the launcher that you have to go through. And I don't understand why you can't just play it on Steam. If you could play it on Steam, it would work perfectly fine. But no, they're like, no, what? Why would we let our game be on a different launcher? I just bought a hard drive so that I can install Windows on it so that I could play it. But then I accidentally forgot to change the shipping address, so it went to my old house. And it is now in possession of my parents. Linux is really, really good for everything other than, like, a few games, and it's frustrating that people don't just port games to Linux. This is Onyxia. This is one of my least favorite Titans, because you have very little time. I don't think post-game content should be a selling point. I think the main game should be more fun than just having a bunch of post-game content. Actually, most of the time I don't even like games with lots to do. Like, this game has very little. It has 20 Titans, 19 Titans, 20 Titans in hard mode. And that's it. But they're so good that I just want to play it over and over and over again, you know? Quality over quantity, for sure. And the game is very cinematic, but I don't like Star Wars cinematic. Star Wars? You know, I don't like Star Wars. Star Wars story isn't very good, in my opinion. Just like, oh, war's in the stars. Luke, you're our only hope. I do really want to try it. I've heard people like it because it's a Souls-like, which irks me. Because, like, Dark Souls, I don't like how Souls-like... I don't like how Souls-likes have become synonymous, or have become a genre because of Dark Souls, but Souls-likes are very much not Dark Souls. This one I would consider a Souls-like. It just has the world of a game like Shadow of the Colossus. Because it has the ominous world, it has the difficulty not just to be difficult, but because it adds lore to the game, and adds to the game's atmosphere. Being hard just to be a Souls-like, I think, is stupid. Because that doesn't add anything to the game, it just adds difficulty and frustration. Dark Souls, especially the first one, maybe not the third one, the first one is hard because of the game that Miyazaki was trying to create. He was making the game, and then it just kind of became difficult. You know what I mean? The game's not hard once you understand how things work, but getting...
If you ever say it to me again, I will stab you. That's a promise. Just kidding, I won't stab you, but I will be very upset.
Yeah, I know that. I've heard the combat system is what makes it a Souls-like, because it's very Souls-like. Ooh, what is this mural? I don't know what this mural depicts. Is that the scene after beating Truth? Anyway, Final Guardian. Third to last Titan. Goal set. This is the only Titan that aggroes without you attacking it. Okay, so roll, frick. Okay, so it's roll, shoot. Yes, okay, got it. When you don't know the pattern, that one's rough. But once you get them to hit both switches, you just roll, shoot, and that's it. Exanima. Forgot about Examina, gonna be honest. Well, yeah, you die in one hit, they die in one hit. Except for Sledgeheart, Brain Freeze, and Truth. Sledgeheart and Brain Freeze, you only have to hit their weak point once. Truth has 3 actual phases. I'm actually gonna quit out because you can entirely skip that cutscene if you just quit out. Okay, so this is the soul. This is... Yeah, he shoot, pull, shoot, dash, and he's vulnerable when he dashes. Dang it. This is one of the hardest fights in the entire game. In fact, it's probably the second hardest, right after Golcain. And Golcain's only hard because I'm bad at it. Truth is really easy, ironically. So shoot. Pull, shoot, dash. Dang it. If you let him get your arrow, it's real frustrating. Frick. Hey, yes, I am weak to cocaine. Uh-oh, my controller's vibrating because I died right as it started to vibrate. My controller will not stop vibrating. Nope. There's an energy drink called cocaine. That one of my friends just got, and and they said it's good. Frick. That's because Jesus Christ is my... I'm not gonna finish it. I feel like that would be a problem. Yes! Dude, Soul's dead. Let's go. Wow, I'm good at this game. Okay, so I was in a Discord for a streamer called Equinox. And I used to be super active in there. And this one guy, I had never seen him in the Discord before. He's just like, you know, lemons are just solar pellets. I'm like, you know what? That's my name now, solar pellets. I immediately changed everything to solar pellets. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close the game so I can skip the credits. Get out of here, Luddy, come on. Okay, so this background is actually from Titan Souls, by the way. It's from the special edition. No, not that. It's from the art book. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, so, you know. Alright. 18 killed. We're on Truth. Really interesting thing that I've never seen anybody talk about before. So in the Judeo-Christian Bible, because obviously there are references to the Judeo-Christian faith with Goliath, Golcain, Golhavel, and Golset, and Elhanan, they're all references to the Judeo-Christian faith. There are 4 kinds of angels, right? This is not going to be another Cheerio joke, I promise. The lowest kind of angel is called I think archangels are the lowest. It's either archangels or seraphim. I think archangels are the second lowest. So there's the seraphim, which have 6 wings, and 6 wings, 2 to cover their feet, and supposedly in older translations they're shameful bits. Then they have another 2 to cover their face so that they don't get blinded by the glory of God, and then they have another 2 to fly. Then there's the archangels, which are the human ones, the messengers, the warriors, the ones that you know of. There's the cherubim, which guard holy places like the Garden of Eden, which have 4 faces, all that good stuff. And then, dang it, and then there's the last, which is the one that matters here, the Ophanim, which are described in the Bible as a wheel within a wheel with eyes on the outer rim. I've never seen anybody talk about this, but that's obviously what Ophanim is, or what Truth is. Truth is an Ophanim. Nobody's ever talked about that. And the Ophanim guard God himself. Like, they guard his throne and his chariot. We are fighting the guardian of God right now. That I've never seen or heard anybody reference that. The archangels do. Only archangels do. And they're one of the lower classes of angels. And then there were, like, the Watchers, which were seraphim, and I don't know, angels are weird, dude. Yes! Let's go beat Titan Souls. My favorite... Sorry, my grandma walked in. I had to mute myself for a minute. The archangels are only messengers. The cherubim and seraphim... cherubim and Ophanim are above them. The cherubim have 4 faces that face north, south, east, and west. Sorry, you can actually move the camera. It's great. One is the face of a man. One is the face of an eagle on the back. One is the face of an ox on stage left, I believe. So if you're facing it, it's on your left, not stage left. And then there's an ox. Is that what I said? Did I say something different? Anyway, and then there's the face of a lion on the other side. And they have 2 wings, and they have eyes on their wings. And they have the body of a man. It's so weird. The seraphim, actually, something really interesting. There are multiple Satans. There is the Satan, who has become known as Lucifer. That's not really his name. He was called Lucifer. Lucifer means the morning star. And the morning star is actually Venus, right? And it's the last star you see in the morning. Interestingly, that word also means, if you look in the original Greek context, it also means morning, as in M-O-U-R-N-E, or I-N-G, not E. So he is the son of morning, because he's, presumably because he's causing God to mourn, and he also causes people to mourn. But he's also the day star, son of the morning, because he fades from glory, right? Just as the Venus fades from glory. Yeah, heaven is described really weird too. We're gonna do hard mode now. So why not? Anthony, stop spamming. Yeah, pretty much. He was the one known as Lucifer. I guess technically, colloquially, his name is Lucifer. But that's technically not his name. He was the Satan, but he was not the one who tempted Adam and Eve in the garden. The one who tempted Adam and Eve was one of a group of angels that God sent to the earth to watch over humans, called the Watchers. Anthony, I'm literally gonna ban you from the chat. Stop spamming, boob. Called the Watchers, right? And there was the leader, I forget the name, because it's really weird in Hebrew. And there were 2 other notable ones. I think, the one that tempted Adam and Eve was called Azazel. He taught humans the art of war. He taught them how to make weapons out of the metals that the Watchers taught humans how to forge, which were like the secrets of heaven. They also taught humans sorceries and divination. And the Watchers, the Watchers were the ones who breeded with humans to create the Nephilim. Azazel was seen in the Garden of Eden with 6 pairs of wings, so 12 wings, 6 on each side, and feet like men, like a man. So he was a seraphim because he had all those wings, and he was in the Garden of Eden, tempting. He was the one tempting Adam and Eve. It wasn't the Satan as we know him. Wow, okay. IQ and hard mode is really hard. Anyway, it's intense. There's a lot. And then there's Gadriel, who was another one who was really important to the Watchers, and I don't remember why. What? How? Actually, hell is described as a lake of fire and brimstone in the Bible, but there's Sheol, which is more of like a purgatory thing, but not really. It's not like the Catholic view of purgatory, for instance, but it is a kind of what seems to be a purgatory. So it's not necessarily hell, but it's not, you know, purgatory as we would see it. Lilith isn't in the Bible. Lilith isn't even in the Apocrypha. Lilith was mentioned. She has a name in the Bible, but she's actually just a demon. She wasn't like the first woman. She wasn't the first woman or anything. She was just mentioned as a. I think she's called a screeching owl. Basically, a mother of demons, I think is the best way to put it. But she didn't like breed with God to make demons or anything. She just happened to be the one who commands demons in a way, queen of demons, if you will. The idea of her being the first woman was actually derived from the two instances in Genesis where it is said that God created man. Or created woman, sorry. There was, you know, the time in the first chapter where God says, or where it says that God created man and woman in his image. And then there was again in the second chapter where it says he made women from the rib of man. And it's believed that those are two separate instances when they're actually one. We're discussing the Bible while I die over and over in Titan Souls. Specifically characters like Lilith. But the idea of her being the first woman came from that, and also a satirical thing about the Bible. So Lilith was never the first woman. It's never even mentioned in scripture. Actual scripture, at least. Dang it. And then there's the tile game from Cool Math Games. Yeah, the Bloxors or whatever. Melchizedek is probably my favorite character in the Bible. Dude, Hebrew mythology is not at all what you'd think it would be. Like, they used to be polytheistic. Yahweh isn't the only god in Judeo-Christian belief. Because a lot of creatures were used in the original Hebrew with the word Elohim, which means essentially divine being or spiritual being. It's used to describe angels, demons, and even the spirits of dead men ascending from the earth to heaven. It's really weird. And it's hard to decipher which is which, but I think it's fair to say that when God was describing the gods of Egypt, that they were actual gods. And Yahweh actually came from a pagan belief where he was the god of war, but also the supreme god. Like, it's weird. I've seen what I can only describe as miracles. So yes, I do believe in God. At this point, I'm not sure which one I believe in, because I considered myself Christian until I started like researching the origins of Jewish belief and how it all stems from paganism, essentially. I've heard a thing about it being the sound you make when you breathe. Elohim? Or like a spirit? Whoops. Spirit. Oh, Yahweh. I guess Spirit. You might be thinking of like the Holy Spirit, because the definition of Spirit, or oh yeah, this boss sucks. I hate the hard mode iCube. Dang it. But Spirit is actually defined as a breath, which might be what you're thinking of. The name for Yahweh, I don't think came from that though. I think Yahweh just came from the pagan belief, the name Yahweh. What? I'm upset. We'll come back to iCube. Let's go to Brain Freeze, because Brain Freeze is easy. I don't get mad at games like this, which is why I like them. Probably. Like, I never got upset at Dark Souls. This game feels incredibly fair. Like, whenever you die, it very much feels like your fault. There's not one time in this game where I was like, that's not fair, that doesn't make any sense. Every single death I have ever experienced in this game has felt like 100% my fault. What the heck? Oh, that's my grandma's phone. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry, I don't know why she left her phone in here. Spirits are named after the definition of spirit. Grandma asking about DSR. Asking why I keep going back to that instead of other games. Because Grandma, DSR is the best game ever made. Frick. Dang it! iCube's easy. Why am I dying? iCube. Brain Freeze is easy. Can we talk about, you know, the Ben 10 alien thing? That was like Brain Freeze and Green Needle. I never heard I never heard the freeze part. I could hear Brain Needle, but I never once heard freeze out of it. I don't understand how people heard freeze. I just cannot hear freeze in that stupid recording of the toy. Why won't he land on the switch? That was close. What?
Neither. It says Green Freeze.
I could hear Brain Needle and I could hear Green Needle, but I could never hear Brain Freeze. I never once heard freeze. Aha! Okay, boss is over. We can't get hurt down here. So actually, in the lore of the game, the brain, the heart, and the eye are all a part of Goliath. Goliath, presumably by Elhanan, or Elhanan, I guess, took him apart by, you know, defeating him, because Elhanan defeated Goliath originally in the Bible. And then they were like, nah, it was David through the power of God. Guys, come on. Anyway, Sledgeheart is his heart, obviously. Brain Freeze is his brain. Eye Cube is his eye. And Goliath is the rest of the body. The lore of this game is real interesting. Dang it! Dang it. After this stream, I'm gonna get some cake, because I need cake after this. I'm gonna be stressed.
I should do some ASMR. Calm our nerves. Oh. Well, guess I'll die. Oh wait, I already did. How are you guys doing today? You like the ASMR? Too bad Bishop isn't here. He'd be enjoying this. Have you not eaten frozen chocolate? Yes! Yes! Frozen chocolate isn't better than not frozen chocolate. It's not bad. I'll give you that much. Guys, I did it. I beat IQ. Be proud of me. It's literally just cold hard chocolate. Why is it better? It's literally just cold hard chocolate. So I think the only difference with Goliath is that he's faster. What? Why didn't he? So it takes 2 hits for him to switch this time. Could have just one. By the way, I love the music for this game. Just like, take it in. My early compositions are actually based on music from this game. Like, obviously, I wasn't copying the music, but it's what I basically based the music off of. Or how I composed, anyway. Okay, well.
Not all the bosses. Well, kind of. Some of them have deeper lore, obviously. I told you the one of Goliath. I told you the one of Golcain and Golavel. I imagine Golset is the brother of Cain and Avel. All of the Guardians were made by Truth. Elder, presumably, excuse me, he used the defeat of Goliath by Elhanan to go and defeat Truth himself to gain ultimate knowledge, and that's why Elhanan is just kind of chilling, because he wants that glory back, and that's why he's known as the legendary Titan Slayer. I'll go into it later in that video, but whoops, that's essentially what that is for him. Obello is just a mutated fungus, presumably from the seed. So a seed fell from space, created Vinthesis. Presumably the mutations from that seed created Obello. Stratus might have been made by Truth, I think. Avarice is just the spirit of greed. Presumably, he's someone who defeated Truth, who wished for wealth or something. Or maybe he's just the spirit of greed that was employed by Truth to defeat anyone who was greedy enough to attack Truth. We know that Truth gave Elder his knowledge because he says so. But dang it. But I don't know exactly how that works. Yeti and Onyxia are just beasts. Rolkain and Molkain were made by Golkain for whatever reason. Presumably because he killed Avel. Excuse me, I was literally rolling when that happened. Why was the fist faster than me? No, I just got up and that slowed me down. That's rich coming from someone who didn't know the game existed. Actually, I don't know if you knew if the game existed. You might be an expert on this game. Let's go. Alright, I wanted to do hard mode so that I could get to the secret Vine Thesis boss, and also I want to fight Elhanan on hard mode. Avel on hard mode is suck. Cain, or Cain on hard mode is suck. Because it's just Cain but faster. Which means it's bad times 2. Molkain, I don't remember the difference. Rolkain is faster. Stratus is significantly more difficult. Onyxia is exactly the same. I don't think the combat needs to change at all. It's perfect the way it is, because if it was different, then it would just be annoying and frustrating. The way it is, it cannot be unfair. It's very fun and engaging. It is intense, and it adds to the lore a lot, because your player character split its soul into 3. The bow, the arrow, and, you. So you could retrieve the arrow and all that. And that's why you're able to defeat these titans. Presumably Elhanan did the same, but he also had to rely on an outside source, which is why he wasn't able to defeat Truth entirely, maybe? Maybe? Hard mode Obello is real hard. It's less combat and more, like, puzzle? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so to defeat Obello in hard mode, we literally need to get high. Oop. What did I get hit by? Well, yeah, that's how every game is. Don't get hit. But if you really want to boil it down to that, that's not... It's learn the boss's pattern. Roll at the right times, because rolling doesn't make you invincible at all. If you get hit while you're rolling, tough luck. Shouldn't have got hit. It's a lot more in-depth and complex than I'm making it seem, because again, I've played this game a ton. What did I get? Did I really run into the thing as it exploded? Ugh. Dark Souls, one of the games that is praised for combat most out of any game ever. If you really want to boil it down to it, can be considered dodge then attack, but you also have to take into consideration the patterns and timing of the enemies. You have to consider where you're going to dodge to, you have to consider how you're going to attack them, you have to consider if you're going to try to backstab, parry, Same with this game, except there's no parrying. Ugh, I need to stop running into that. I don't think this game is basic at all. This is not basic at all. Stars condense into glowing stone spheres. Why? It doesn't. Anyway, I would not call this game basic in any way, shape, or form. The world design is incredibly complex. It took me so long to figure out where anything was. Worse. It would definitely be worse if they changed the combat at all. The combat is perfect the way it is. 3 out of 10 because there's no explanation for why. Also, flat planes are boring. There we go. Yes. I don't think it's basic. I highly disagree. The world design is incredibly complex. You know, you have this Lost Woods system. You have all the art of all the characters. It's actually, a lot of these characters, the bosses have 3D models, and that's what's animated within the game. So the coding of the game is not basic. Since the game's technically 3D on a technical level, the lore of the game isn't basic at all. The combat system isn't basic. The bosses have tons of different moves they have to learn and avoid, and strategies and puzzles for every single attack. I know, I'm saying the gameplay, I'm saying none of the game is basic at all. So this is hard mode Vine Thesis. It is more hard. It's not hard. Easy game. Yeah, the atmosphere that this game gives is insane. It's really impressive how much of an atmosphere this game portrays with just some pixels and 3D models. Granted, that's every game, but the art style somehow lends to the atmosphere in a way. It's very Shadow of the Colossus-y. That's okay, but in say Mario Odyssey, you can move, jump, roll, and throw your hat. Sure, you can do extensions off of that, but you can do that in this game too. Dang it, I did this wrong. Okay, so there's a secret Vine Thesis boss, which is probably my favorite boss in the game, just because it's another Vine Thesis. This is the lore of Vine Thesis, by the way. Oh, that's not a comet! It's soul being infused into the plant. Truth infused soul into the plant to create a guardian. Oh my gosh! That adds so much to the lore! I'm so glad I'm playing this right now. For this. And gameplay isn't just the moves you can do, it also has to do with what you're doing with those moves. Anyway, Hard Vine Thesis, lots of vines. It's exactly the same as Hard Mode Vine Thesis. Or as Hard Vine Thesis. This is a secret Hard Vine Thesis. The strategies are not different whatsoever. Oh, I'm gonna die. I've played through it a lot, significantly over a dozen, 2,000 times. But it's not basic. If you ask someone, hey, is Mario Odyssey gameplay basic? I guarantee you they will say no. Because you have to string together the moves in a way that makes it complex. Just like in this game. It's how you use the moves. It's not just the moves that you have. It's how you string them together and use them within the environment. It's not basic, no matter how you slice it. Oh. I miss. I suck at this game. The only problem that I have with this game is the run back to bosses. That is the only part of the game that I don't like, because it's honestly kind of boring. Other than that though, love the entirety of the entire game. Everything is perfect. except for the run back to the bosses. I think you should spawn right outside the boss room. Yeah, it's incredibly fun. Again, one of my favorite games of all time. Easy. Also, that dead tentacle there, that can totally still hurt you, so be careful. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're trapped, so that's cool. Oh. It does make it complex, though. That is literally the definition of complex. Oh, so you know how the game, how you have to like string together the movements in complex and intense ways? Yeah, that's not complex. It's in depth. You know how it's super in depth and is complex? It's not complex. in depth systems patterns. That does mean it's not basic. Granted, if all the combinations and patterns led to the same outcome, you know, then maybe that could be considered basic if you really want to consider it like that. But that doesn't mean it's not basic, or that doesn't. It does mean that it's not basic. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Point is, the game is not basic. It is very, very complex. All aspects of this game are complex except for the movement. And that's only because you have 3 moves. Okay, well that's frustrating. Yes! Haha! Let's go, dude. I think the architecture is based on, or is not based on, it's inspired by the architecture in Shadow of the Colossus. In a lot of ways. Okay, but that doesn't make the gameplay basic. Yes, all you can do is move, roll, and shoot. That doesn't make the game basic, because you have to string them together in complex ways. That means the gameplay is complex. Yes, the movements you have are basic. That doesn't mean the gameplay is basic. That doesn't mean that the controls are basic. Graveyard, that's right. You guys want to see the hardest boss on hard mode?
Talking about Elder, by the way, not Havel, or the mountain. He's called the Elder in the soundtrack. That's why I'm saying the Elder, because that's supposedly his name. He's not named in game, but in the soundtrack he's called Elder.
Anyway. I'm gonna do Elder before Havel. Ugh, hard mode Havel. So the only difference with hard mode Havel, you know those balls that he shoots at you? Yeah, this time they ricochet. And it's really hard to avoid them. It depends. Speedrun world record for hard mode, 100%, I think is around 25 minutes. Take that with a grain of salt, because it might be way less. The world record for 100% in normal mode is 20 minutes. My first playthrough took me about 2.5 hours. And then my first hard mode playthrough took me like 3 hours. So if you're just going on base value from normal mode and hard mode, because I would say hard mode bosses are completely different from normal mode bosses. And I would say the game has about 6 hours of non-repeated content. And if you go based on how much I've played, you know, I've gotten easily 50 hours out of this game. Also, you can move the camera. I never use it because it's kind of worthless, but... Minecraft Java is better than Bedrock. Yes, I agree. I'm sure there are people who have over 1,000 hours in this game, like the top speedrunners like Goliath, and I don't think Goliath is his top speedrunner, actually. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm sure the top runners have thousands of hours in this game. Why am I walking back? I could have just quit out. What? Why was that on options? 8 killed. 31 deaths. That's more deaths than we got in the entirety of normal mode, by the way. On a few bosses. Why is there a Titan alphabet? Who knows? Dang it. Oh, alright. See you later. Have fun. Yeah, that's what I did. Just not on hard mode. And then I didn't play the game forever. Adios. Let's go. Second try. I actually don't know Avarice's pattern at all. So Avarice is going to take me a few tries. Mulcaine will probably take me a few tries as well. Oh yeah, Anthony and I raced this on AA batteries. That was the first AA batteries video. Us playing this game. His footage was all choppy, and it was hard to differentiate between who was who if you didn't know that his footage was choppy, because he didn't have any RAM in his computer. He had like, I don't remember if it was 2 or 4 gigs, but he did not have enough to run OBS and Titan Souls and Discord. I thought he was in your freezer. Also, I showed that conversation to Anthony, and he said that that was the best thing he's ever read. So, just thought I'd let you know that. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Yeah, the only difference with Elhanan in hard mode is his arrow moves like twice the speed. Elhanan was probably... He probably has his phone with him. Anyway, Elhanan is probably the hardest boss if you're playing casual. At least he was for me. He took me the most tries out of any boss in the entire game. Whoops. Whoops. That's what you think. He is his own router. He produces a Wi-Fi signal. Did you not know that? No one knows how. He's been studied by science extensively. Dang it. Yeah, it's password protected though. Only he knows the password. Welp, I missed. Dang it. What? Why is this so much harder? I mean, I used to be able to beat on hard mode super easy. Ironic because it's hard mode, but that's beside the point. Yeah, but you did do that, so that means you felt him. I think my favorite part of that entire conversation was when you said, "Oops, I accidentally felt him, I meant to feed him." Oh man, I love that people in the stream in the VOD, watching the VOD, have no idea what I could possibly be talking about. I mean, if you want. Oh. He also stomps faster, I forgot about that one. Dang it. Okay, I don't have time to roll towards him, I don't think. Let's go. Right in the knee. Elhanan took an arrow to the knee. I have a YouTube notification. Oh, it's Unis Honest. That makes sense. I need to catch up on the past couple of days of that. Alright. Avarice. I still haven't beat Iron Mode on normal. Yeah, I've already said that this game is based off, or is inspired by Shadow of the Colossus. Multiple times. I forgot about that one. What? I rolled. Shadow of the Colossus is a really good game. I haven't played it in a while because I don't have a working copy on my PS2. And emulating PS2 just doesn't work for whatever reason. I have a copy of the game, but it's all scratched up, so it doesn't work. Yes, second try. Whew. Alright, ruins are done. Now we have Hell in the snow area, and then Gulset, the Soul, and Truce. So we have Golroll and Molcaine, which favorite named bosses, least favorite titans to fight. And then we have Stratus, Yeti, Nixia, Gulset, Soul, Truth. Excuse me. EC. I don't know. I disagree. I think D. Honestly. Also, that's Volcane. Wait a second. Wait, what are on... What's that on? Oh, he was infusing his soul that he was given from Truth into Golcaine and Molcaine. Or Rolcaine and Molcaine, I think. I'll show you my Steam library after I beat hard mode. Okay, so I'm gonna do Golcaine first, because that's my least favorite one. Well. I'm sorry, what? That hit him. That hit him. That definitely hit his weak spot, and I don't know why that didn't count. I'm gonna cry. There it is. Golcaine is deaded. I'm a professional gamer. Whoops. Molcaine, because I don't like Molcaine. I'm gonna die on Rolcaine a lot, by the way. He's bigger. I never noticed that. He's definitely bigger. He's definitely a lot bigger. Dang it. So if you know what you're doing, which I don't, you can actually get, when he shoots the ball out, you can get it to bounce off the wall back onto him. And that's how you get the quick kill. Well. I thought I had died, so I just kind of stopped. And then I hadn't died, so I unstopped. But then it was too late because I'd already stopped.
See, what the problem is when you talk like this and you don't even try to be loud, so it doesn't count.
Also, that was a perfect imitation of your voice, and you will never convince me otherwise. Ah! Whoops, that's not what I meant to do.
No, you talk like this, that's not normal. It's a problem. The problem is that you're self-conscious about your voice for whatever reason, so stop being self-conscious about your voice and just talk, damn it. I will. Just, you have a good voice. So talk normally, don't try to be loud without trying to be, you know what I mean?
That is 100% what you sound like.
Yeah, I get more like you talk like this.
Because you like try to be loud, but you don't want to be loud because you don't want people to hear you talking to your phone. I was in the same position for a while, I understand. You just need to, you know, man up. Confidence. Okay, well, that didn't work. Stop jumping away. I hate Molcaine. I think Molcaine might be my least favorite boss. It's either Golcaine or Molcaine. No, you slur them together. Enunciate. If you enunciated, I'd probably be able to actually understand you. To be honest. Okay, that's fast. That's real fast. That's way faster than I was expecting. But yeah, when you talk quiet because you don't want people to hear you, and also you don't enunciate very well, so it's really hard to understand you. If you just enunciate, like, that'll make it 10 times better. Can you not do the quick kill strat in hard mode? Does this just not work? I don't think this works. I think I'm gonna actually have to do the boss the intended way. Which makes me sad. Frick. Also, yeah, this boss is 100% a 3D model. If you didn't know. Molcaine also has a 3D model. I don't know if Golcaine is a 3D model. I don't remember. But yeah. I hate my teeth, but I prefer talking over being embarrassed, so I just kind of ignore it. Let's go, dude. I hate my teeth. My teeth annoy me so much. But I don't ever think about it, because I was never made fun of for my teeth for any reason. So it doesn't bother me all that much. Alright. Now that we've got Rolcaine done, the fun one. Whoops. But they're not just bones that are just there. They're not bones, first of all. They're made of enamel, which is not bone. They are stuck. They have nerves in them, which bones do not. They do not have marrow. But I'm pretty sure, like, by definition, they are very much not bone. Why didn't he suck my arrow? Ouch. Also, on top of the fact of them being not bones, they're natural, so why would they be creepy? Like, creepy generally stems from things that are unnatural or things that we shouldn't see, like guts. We shouldn't see those. That means someone's dying, you know? But have you ever touched a tooth? Have you ever touched a bone? They feel different. There's definitely a difference in texture. Angular fish. Angular fish are not natural. Angler fish are. And I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. But they're not natural to us because they remind us, or they're natural, but they remind us of things that we should avoid. Like, you know, sharp teeth. That's why they're creepy. Because we should naturally avoid them. That's what I should have said. Things are creepy because they're things that we should naturally avoid. Like something that, like, humanoid aliens are creepy because we can't tell if they're human or not, so we're just naturally inclined to avoid them. What the heck? Why is Molcaine the worst boss in the game? He's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Huh. DK. Donkey Kong. Yeah, because we can't tell if they're human or not. That's what makes it uncanny. The uncanny valley effect isn't just because, oh, that thing's uncanny. It's because they remind us, or it's because we can't tell what they are, what it is. So we're just naturally inclined to avoid it. So it's not, well, no, it's, well, yes, because. Dang, I can't get the quick kill. I don't know how. Whoops, wrong button. I'm actually gonna Google it. Let's figure out how to do this quick kill, because I'm getting frustrated. Oh, just drop something. That's cool. Titan Souls. Roll. Kain. Quick. No, Molkain. Molkain. Hard mode. Quick kill. Oh, you don't have to suck him. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Whoops. Oh no, it's not full screen. That's a problem. There we go. Fixed it. I'm crying, Anthony, internally. Yeah, because we can't tell if it's human or not. So you're naturally inclined to avoid it. Because it has the less desirable... Also because it has the less desirable traits of humans. Such as, you know, pupil eyes, or no pupiled eyes, generally. So you can't tell what it's looking at. That's one of the main traits of, like, say, the Greys. It has very large heads, which makes it seem like a baby, but also not, because it's obviously not your baby. What the heck? I wasn't even... But it's mostly because you can't tell if it is human, and if it is human, you can't tell what it's doing or thinking. Can't tell if it's looking at you, can't tell if it's a threat, essentially. Wow, that's really easy, actually. I wish I had known how to do that. I am pro gamer. 51 minutes in. Yeah, it's familiar to a point, but you can't... But it's not fully human, so you can't tell. Also, the music in this game is incredible. It's absolutely amazing. I know what the Uncanny Valley is. I've watched the Vsauce video. I've also watched many other videos. Because I love the Uncanny Valley. Whoops. Alright, so Yeti is a lot harder because he rolls a bunch. Okay, forgot about that. Whoops. Welp. That sucks. I'm bad at this game. I want to finish hard mode before the end of the stream, but I also want to go do things. I'm torn. What? Okay, so every other one he does 3, and then every other one he does 1. No, I didn't. There's a lot of it. Chances are I won't like it. Honestly. But I haven't listened, so I can't tell you. What? Why did I die? I've been hit against the wall from snowballs before and not dead. I think I was just barely within the threshold to die there, I think. That makes me sad. Excuse me, but I pressed the roll button and nothing happened. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it. Based on those names, I don't think I would like it. Because I don't like music that focuses on existentialism. I don't like music that is, like, edgy. For the sake of being edgy. You know? Because it's a statement or something. If you're trying to portray an emotion through music, then yeah, that's cool. But if you're trying to portray darkness and emptiness in art, that's probably not going to make good music. What the heck? Why am I suck? There we go. Dang it! Dang it! This is hard. That was scary. Why? Also, we just passed 5555. So, that's cool. What? I'm gonna cry. If I don't beat Yeti to the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream. Because otherwise I'm gonna rage quit, which is funny because earlier I said I didn't rage. But hard mode is different. Hard mode is hard. Alright, I'll fight you. Except not on hard mode because hard mode's hard. Ooh. Sorry. Whoops. Whoops. What? So he just instant. Okay, so apparently on every last roll except for the ones where he does one roll, you can hit him. When he bounces and doesn't roll, for some reason he just insta snowball throws, which he doesn't do every time he rolls for whatever reason, because video game boss. Yes. Haha. I wasn't raging, by the way. That was totally fake. I'm actually a pro gamer and I knew I was gonna win. I was just building up tension. So, you know. Professional. If I wanted to play DSR, then I would be good so I could finish this early. And then go play DSR on my own time. Okay, so I don't know Stratus's patterns. Oh. Oh, I found his pattern. Okay, that's what's different from normal mode. Break a tooth. Oh, wait, that's easy. Yeah. Stratus is easy. Huh. I thought Stratus was gonna be hard. Gonna be honest. Well, some real BDE right there, you know what I'm saying? Probably don't, because most people don't abbreviate it. But I want to remain PG, for whatever reason. Why didn't I reach? Alright, Onyxia. Oh gosh, I forgot why Onyxia was harder, and now I remember. Well, does he shock? He shocks, okay. So he shocks on every single attack rather than every 3. I actually don't think in normal mode he got the chance to shock at all. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about it. But see, I'm not upset because that was my fault. But I could have lured him away better, you know? You know. Dang it. Why am I bad? Whoop! Almost dead. There's not a lot of music that I enjoy. I like a lot of orchestral music, and I like rock. Some rock. But honestly, not a lot of it. Why am I bad? Yes. Dang it. If you kill yourself on Onyxia's tail before it sinks, you can just completely skip this entire cutscene here. Anyway. Why am I standing on water? That was weird. I didn't know you could do that. 67 deaths. That's a lot of deaths. That's almost as many deaths as I got in Super Mario Galaxy 100%ing it as Luigi. I think I got exactly 70 deaths, actually. I don't remember. Anyway, on to goal set. I feel like if I figure out who the heck Seth is, I know he was a son of Adam. But in the Judeo-Christian Bible, he's not mentioned very much as far as I know. I feel like his origins have something to do with the Guardian goal set. Being friends is pretty chill. I haven't eaten anything today. Which makes sense because I ate a lot yesterday. I had like, I think literally 800 calories worth of macaroni. which cannot be good for you. Not a lot of macaroni and cheese. Spin, spin, spin. I need help mentally. Okay, we're on our way. Neither? Okay, first of all, Velveeta cheese is disgusting. That is the only kind of cheese that I refuse to eat on anything. Velveeta is... Kraft is the best kind of macaroni and cheese. By far, no questions asked. It was not homemade, though. It was... I don't know the brand. It was some TV dinner, except it was only mac and cheese. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Fast fists. Ouch. So, Kraft cheese is way better than Velveeta. Velveeta tastes like rubber if you molded it, if you made it moldy. That's literally what Velveeta cheese, quote unquote, is. Dang it. So I think you have to avoid the first fist and then hit the middle before the second fist is able to slam down. I think that's what happens. Dang it, that was so close. That was so close. Also, you can totally just walk past goal set, I think. Ouch. Okay, maybe not. I stand corrected. Pretty sure there is a way you can get past him without fighting him. Let's go. Hard mode goal set, Dunzo Rooney. Homemade macaroni is good, especially if it's in a casserole with like breadcrumbs on top. But I think Kraft is just the superior mac and cheese all the way. Especially Spiral Kraft mac and cheese. Also, we can definitely skip the soul and go fight Truth because because the requirement to fight Truth is 18 Titans. We've defeated 19. So we don't need to fight the soul because we defeated the hard mode Vine Thesis, the secret Vine Thesis guy. You can't skip this in hard mode. You can skip this in normal mode, not hard mode. I think it's because women are generally expected to cook more, so they just cook more often and get better at it. In general, whoops. Do you like your chicken rare? Shoot, pull, shoot, dash. Okay, so it's exactly the same, he's just faster. E? The soul is just faster. Yeah, I like my chicken medium rare. I like having the risk of salmonella. It really invigorates the meal, you know? Oh. My controller's still vibrating. Whoops. Yeah, I know, it invigorates the meal. Makes it more exciting to eat. Because you might get salmonella. Frick. I actually prefer ultra rare chicken. What? Dang it, that was so close. What? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shoot, pull, shoot. I pressed the roll button. Yeah, exactly. Ultra rare chicken. It's the best. I prefer my chicken fresh. Just a whole chicken, still alive, just set on your plate. Have fun. What? Why can't I roll? Also, that's my controller vibrating. Why can't I roll? I actually don't understand. It doesn't let me roll. There we go. What? What dictates when it rolls? Or when it dashes? Because it's only vulnerable when it dashes. But I don't know what dictates when it dashes. I know it dashes after it shoots and before it pulls its arrow. What? Okay, well. Well. Why is my controller broken? Why does it keep vibrating after I die? What? That totally hit it. I'm upset. My fingers hurt from pressing the buttons aggressively. That's close. Well, now I'm screwed. What? Why can you pull his arrow towards you? That's stupid. Why does that kill you? Why does pulling your arrow pull a stupid electric arms towards you? Well, you've seen this whole fight. You understand it. I just screwed up. Instead, I'm going to truth. I don't know truth's patterns in hard mode at all. You know. It looks cool. Oh gosh, she goes all the way to the other side. That's super cool. How in the world? Wait, actually? How do you do that? I'm genuinely confused. Hey, I did it. What? 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 What was it, Hitbox? What? Okay, first phase is easy. Got it. Oh, there's the one. Okay. Whoops. This is hard. I've been going over 2 hours. It's past the time that I wanted to stop. But I want to beat it. Okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, well, that was an aggressive eyeball. Dang it, it was right there. You know what? Last attempt. If I don't get it this attempt, I'm done. I don't want to ruin this game for myself, to be honest. I'm not having fun at this point. What? Alright, I'm done. I don't care. Thanks for watching this stream. I enjoyed most of it until I got to the soul in hard mode. I started raging. I need to eat and stuff, so thanks for watching. Love you all. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching the VOD if you did that. Join the Discord. Whoops.